Alrighty. Hi, my name is Jam, and welcome to another live unboxing. Today we're going to be unboxing the Snail Shell Pumpkin Princess 1/12 scale action figure. I just got this last week. I ordered from Ami Ami. Let's see. It's about $110 over there. Um, I think after shipping I paid about 147, which is not too bad. They still have it in stock if you want to order from there. And I got air shipping, so it came pretty quick. Within 2 weeks, it came from Japan to the US. But it's also still available to pre-order at other places if you prefer. There's still some pretty, I think, comparable options. If you ordered from 5K Toys, that was a pretty good price. They're sold out now of all their pre-orders. I think they had it for $107 before shipping, but yeah, they're sold out of their pre-orders. Big Bad Toy Store is selling it or pre-order for 170. That's kind of crazy. Tokyo Otaku Mode has it for around 129 before shipping. With air shipping, it's 156 or so, 157. So yeah, Ami Ami is still a good choice, and you'll get it sooner than a lot of the importers. So that's why I order from them. Get it pretty fast. Anyway, let's take a look at this. Pumpkin Princess. This is a pretty big box because she does come with a lot of stuff. Really wasn't expecting the box to look like this, to have like a close-up of her face on the front. So I thought that was a pretty interesting choice. As you can see, this is the Japanese release. Everything's in Japanese, and it does have Ami Ami's logo on the back. They're the distributors in Japan for this figure. So if you did order directly from Japan, I mean from China or somewhere else, it might actually look different. The box might actually look different. It might actually have the words in Chinese. I'm not sure, but this is the Japanese release. So sides kind of just extends that front image, and the bottom has a nice photo. Top has a different photo, also nice. And then the back shows her with her, what do you call that? Pumpkin mech. And a photo of everything you get inside the box. Very nice. All right, let's open her up. All right, we're gonna open it from the top today. Why not? Why not? Alrighty. This is a huge box. Set that aside. Alrighty. Alrighty, very nice. Very nice. Oh, we've got this extra thing. That's right. That's the this is the I think everybody's gonna get one of these in their box. But if they do reprint this figure for whatever reason, it's not going to be included. This is only the first print extra. So that's pretty cool. Pretty nice illustration. Most Snail Shell figures come with something like this little art card. So that's cool. Yeah, I really dig that artwork. Very nice. All right, so how many layers we got here? We got the top layer, and we got a bottom layer. What else? Oh, and there's a little tray down here too. Interesting. And that has the stand. All right, let's get some of this stuff out of the way. The flyer. Snail Shell always includes one of these flyers with the figure that you're getting on one side and future releases on the back. We got the 3 wise monkeys. I I did not pre-order this yet. I'm not sure if I'm going to. Um, I don't know. I mean, they look cool, but I'm not sure if it's really something I want. I did pre-order these two though. I think they look great. Uh, so those are still, I think those are still available to pre-order at places. And then we've got the instructions. And you know what? I'm gonna crack this open just to make sure we're using this figure properly and not breaking it. I've had pretty bad luck lately. I feel like I've been breaking figures more than ever. I don't know why. Maybe the figures aren't made like they used to make them. Okay, so let's take a quick look at this. A lot of stuff in here. Yeah, movable eyes. We got, looks like a lot of hair parts or hair options. Looks like you can move her ponytails to the top or to the bottom of her head. What? She comes with a face mask? Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, I guess she does. That looked like a normal face mask. Anyway, COVID, huh? Pumpkin, what do you call this thing? What do they call this? I'm gonna look at the official. Let's look at this product description. Face paint, mini tool, skull head, mask, lollipop, pumpkin armor. Pumpkin armor? Is that what it is? Maybe. I guess that is armor. it is. It is on her like armor. Okay. Anyways, let's see. What do we look at first? Gotta just look at the figure first, I'm guessing. Right? All right. Let's take a look. Look at all these parts. Got 4 extra face plates. Whatever that is, we're gonna find out. Her ponytail. Oh, different style ponytails, I guess. Face masks. This is the eye tool. Big lollipop. What are these? Probably some kind of hair accessory. Weapons. Ooh, blood-stained. Interesting. Okay. Let's just open her up. Oh, sealed. It is sealed on the side with, all right, come on. Yeah, sorry I haven't posted. I know it's been like a year, right? Since I've posted a review. I really did not want that to happen, obviously, but things have just been super busy for me. I do want to continue making reviews. I cannot promise when that's going to happen, just because my process takes a while. But these live streams are a little easier since I don't have to like pre-write anything. But hopefully they turn out okay. Okay, let's take a look at the figure first. The main event here. Alrighty. Yeah. Gosh, I need to get these lights closer, huh? Let me get this light over here. Look at this light. Let me get this light over here so we could see it better. Does that help? Maybe. Focus. Yeah. I dig it. I dig it. Wow. I don't know if I realized she had so little clothing on, but okay, that's cool. Let's take it off. Let's take off this plastic. Let's see. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see the usual joints here. They got plastic between her legs. Wonder how this compares. I'm still waiting on my bunny girl, the snail shell bunny girl. I know a lot of people got that already. Let's get that in there. That is feeling interesting there. I ordered the bunny girl from 5K, and I know they got it already, but I ordered the that hoodie along with it, and they didn't get that in stock yet, so I think they're waiting for that to come in stock before they ship my bunny girl out. So who knows when I'm gonna get it? Whenever they get that hoodie in. Sad. Oh, one of her ponytails is still in the bag. All right. So we got these ponytails. What is? Wait a minute. Oh, it's just a ball joint. Scared me for a second. I was like, did I break a peg off? But it's just a ball joint, and that I feel like I just bent that thing up. I cannot break another figure, guys. I don't want to break another figure. These things cost too much. Oh, man. That's pretty tight. I don't know how it fell off. Like, geez. Break the seal on this thing. Okay. But yeah, looking good so far. Typical. So we got ball joints there. Oh yeah. And these things I'm assuming come out. I'm not gonna do it right now. Get her head back on. Jeez, does that not? Okay, there we go. There it is. There it is. Interesting. So they're doing these shoulder joints. They got the little cuppy thing there. What do you call those? I don't know. To help hide the gap. But yeah, she got that ball joint there at the shoulder, along with the hinge point. So that's good. Obviously, some bicep cuts. And pretty good. Yeah, it's good to be back. Thanks for joining, everybody. How is everything? Is pretty typical. Pretty typical for a snail shell figure. Good elbow joints, good range of motion there. They're always pretty good at that. There is. Gee, I should have looked at that. Yeah, that's a dumbbell joint inside there. And her head popped off. Okay. Set that down. Range of motion at her mid or at this torso point is, I mean, it's all right. There's not a lot of space though around here. So it feels very tight. But she can do stuff. She can tilt in all directions. Tilts forward that much. Tilts. It gets caught right there. Gets caught. So you gotta be careful there. All right, there we go. And then he tilts back about that far. Hip joints. Let's see how good these hip joints are. Yeah, they swivel outwards like so. this little crotch piece is floating, is separate. Should help out a little bit. And if you twist the leg like that, you can stick it out. That way you can't pull it straight forward. You got to kind of turn it at an angle if you want to get her leg out in front of her. But even then, it's still going off to the side a bit. Oh, you see there's a thigh cut there. Double jointed knees. Still not as good as the assassin hip articulation, but they're just, yeah, I don't know if they're ever going to beat that. I mean, I feel like it's not bad though. How does she look here? It's kind of an obvious joint right there. Separation between. So I wish they could maybe they should have designed her outfit to be more, I don't know. I think they could have made the underwear, I guess, straps bigger so that they could just integrate that into this piece. Because having it just her skin there is kind of, it's a little jarring, right? Getting that little ledge, a ledge of skin, which is kind of strange, but it's all right. It looks, it almost looks like a belt, but no, that's her skin. That is her skin. Can she bend over? Sort of. Very gappy, but that's expected, I think. All right, ankles. Yeah. Yeah, typical ankle type of articulation. I think this point on her heel is, it's actually not getting in the way too bad. If you see that. But yeah, pretty good. Pretty good at tilting at the ankles too. Sometimes when you have these high heels, it's harder to get the ankle tilts, but you just, as long as you, well, here you're just manipulating the hinge there to get in the right place. But yeah, everything is working as expected. Oh, and you could bend the foot that far forward. That's pretty good too, actually. That's pretty good range of motion there. So yeah, not bad considering all this stuff on her shoe. Oh, and this little thing moves, so that's pretty good. And that's helps move out of the way for the articulation. That's a good choice. Let's get her head back on. Or why don't we just look at her faces here. This is her normal smiling face. I'm gonna take that off. All right, normal smiling face. Gosh, I need another light here. Yeah, that's good. No complaints with the face. Got the typical movable eyes. She comes with 4 other face plates, all individually wrapped. frowny face. Frowny face. What do they call these? They actually describe them. What is this? Smiling, uninterested, laughing, fear, sticking the tongue out. Sticking the tongue out. Sticking the tongue out. Here we are. Sticking the tongue out face. Yeah, that's the one on the cover of the box. God, I really need another light. Lame. Okay. Yeah, looks good. Yeah, I think all the faces look good. I like this laughing face. Looks very maniacal. Like that. Dig it. And this would be, what would this one be? Worried. No? This is, okay, laughing. Smiling. That's default. Smiling, laughing, or sticking the tongue out. Wait a minute. Sticking the tongue out. Laughing. This maybe this is laughing. There's supposed to be a laughing face and a smiling face, sticking the tongue out face, and the wait a minute, fear face, uninterested face is what they're calling it, or how it got translated. I'm assuming this is uninterested. What? Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, wait. This doesn't make sense. They're listing 6 faces, but there's only... Is there another face I just haven't found yet? What is this? Anyway, oh, a skull. That's what that is. God. Lighting. Lighting. The lighting, bro. I need another light. Lighting. It's killing me. Okay. All right, that's a skull. Anyway, all these little bags. Too many bags. Let's put her laughing face. Or wait. God. Let's put the I would say this is the this is wait. No. I don't know what this is anymore. I'm not gonna read. That's why I don't read the descriptions, man. I'm confused now. Yeah, I like this face. I like that. I like that face a lot. All right. All right. Look at these crazy hands. She got some crazy, like skeleton-like long fingers. So we got those open hand, kind of just relaxed. We got those in gripping style for the skeleton hands, and then get these back over here. Normal hands, and another pair of normal hands, but they're gripping. They're kind of gripping hands. They look kind of like a little loose grip, though. And then we've got the alternate ponytails. How are they? So, yeah, I mean, are they that different? I guess they're, I don't know. Are they different enough to like warrant their existence? I don't know. I mean, it's cool, I guess. Oh, look at this. This, wait, what is this? This, it's got a magnet in it, though. Is this for her head? Okay, yeah. Shows what I know. Little hat type of deal. Sometimes I forget what this figure's supposed to look like. Okay. That's cool. I like the magnet solution. It's better than having a hole and a peg. Definitely better than what Figma usually does with those little pieces of plastic. Wow. This is like a real face mask. You gotta put it around her ears? You kidding me? That makes me worry. Wonder how tight it is. Let's see how tight this mask is. Will the straps break? That's my question. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna risk that. You really gotta pull on this thing to get it around her ears. It's interesting. Or do I not have it on? Let's put this all the way around that ear. See how much I could almost get it around this one. I don't want to pull on this too hard though. Yeah, I'm not going to risk that. I'm not going to risk it. But yeah, that's a real face mask right there. Maybe they should have. I guess you can't really put a magnet in her face. That'd be kind of. I don't know, maybe you could. Anyway, interesting. The bigger eye tool. So that's cool. I did want them to make like a flat end to make it easier to twist, so I'm glad they changed it up. And yeah, still plastic. And wow, why is this not sticking in there? All right, there we go. Cracking the seal. And yeah, so movable eyes. I don't know if it needs to be this long though. I feel like it still needs to be kind of short because I'm always just holding it here. But whatever, they're trying. Lollipop, what do you do with the lollipop? I need to look at a picture of this. Seriously, what do you do with this? Oh, okay. I guess you can have her holding it. You can have the armor holding it. It's got a peg. Got a little peg there. Lollipop. Halloween, candy time. All right. Yeah, these are definitely for the hair. Let's take a look at these swords. Ooh. So she's got two smaller, she's got a bunch of swords, huh? Little dagger. It's focus. And it looks like only the blade part is made of this translucent plastic. Handle is a separate piece, it looks like, and that's just black plastic. So that's cool. I like that. I like this green effect here. Clear green. She's got two of these. Two of these swords. They are identical. Moving on to her medium-sized sword, very similar in style to the small one. Hey, they're not. It's small, medium, and large. I mean, obviously this is for her armor to hold. There's just no way she's going to be holding this thing. Is she? It's huge. It's like they skipped large and just went to extra large here. All right. Yeah. This one, oh, it's got the clear all the way to the hilt here. And it has this blood smear, which is kind of cool. Nifty, nifty. All right, can she, is she supposed to be holding these? Yeah, I think she could. Alrighty, what else? Let's move on to our armor. Look at this thing. Oh. More seals to cut through. Slice. 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 Is there more plastic? Is there more tape? No, there's not more tape. Alrighty. Oh, okay. That's good. Alrighty. Wow. Wow. Look at this thing. This is crazy. Look at this tail. So yeah, these are all ball joints. Each segment is ball jointed. So that's pretty cool. Very flexible. Goes about that much. Look at this face. Interesting. These are little protective pieces of plastic on here. Oh yeah, that's sharp. Ow, ow, ow. That's pretty sharp. I could see why they put these on here, man. You're gonna poke someone's eye out with these things. Let's take this plastic off. Dude, what am I looking at here? These are the legs. These are the legs. Okay. Wait, how does this thing... Bro, how is it supposed to be? There's like a seat in here. There's like a seat in there, so... Ouch, gosh. This is a very pokey armor, man. All of these spikes, dude, they're pretty sharp. Gotta be careful, man. Don't put any balloons around him. All right, dude. Okay, so it's got a ball joints where it connects to the body here. Then it's got some hinges. Hinges at this joint. Okay. Okay, so that was the max. I was like, why is it so... I can't bend it. Okay, that's why it was already at the max. All right. It doesn't actually have that much range of motion, but maybe that's by design so it doesn't like fall over. That seems kind of like what you're supposed to do with this thing, right? These are the legs, right? Do I need to look at the instructions again? Like, I don't know, man. These have got to be the legs because the arms are right there. So I'm assuming you turn these like this, maybe. All right. Let's look at the instructions again. So we're doing this properly. Yeah. Yeah. What? Okay. Got it. You can take the front of the face off, looks like. And yeah, the legs. Oh, I see. And it plugs into her so she can stay in there. Or you can just use the face part. Is that what they're saying? Wait, how does it disconnect? I do wish they had some English in here. But hey, we got Google Translate, right? I mean, I'm assuming you can disconnect the back part as well to get this look. All right. So, okay. But before we do that, wait. Is this how it's supposed to be? Okay, yeah. There's no feet for this. That's just what it is. It stands on these stalks like pumpkin stalks? I don't know. What do you call that? Arms. Let's take a look at these big old arms. Ah, so pokey. Can't even get it out. Poking through the bag here. All right. Well, that's the double-edged sword of asking for sharper sculpts. You're gonna get it with the snail shell, that's for sure. Yeah, nicely articulated fingers. We got ball joints at the base of the fingers and hinges at each little, what do you call those? I don't know, knuckles? Knuckle things. Cool, cool, cool. And there's a little hole in the thumb if you want to attach the lollipop. Lollipop via this peg. This is the friendship mode. Friendship? Friendship. Plays Mortal Kombat here. Oh, how sweet. How sweet. Can you have him grabbing it like this? There we go. Have a lollipop friend. And they plug into this thing here. So there's like this, let's call this, wait, if this is the bicep, then what is this? The second bicep. I don't know. This is a long arm, dude. All right. Bro, what? Okay, that's kind of loose there. So there's a ball joint here, and that's great. Okay, I thought I broke it for a second, dude. I thought I broke yet another one, but no, it's just pegged in there. Okay. Gosh. Not again. No, it's just pegged in. Okay, maybe that's why it was loose, because it wasn't pegged in all the way. Please be the reason. Okay, yeah, okay. Okay, it's not loose. God. I thought that ball joint was loose for a second. I was like, why is it? Why is it doing that? All right, it's pretty. It actually is tight. Okay, yeah, that scared me, dude. I was like, first I thought it was a loose ball joint, and then it just falls off. All right, good. Nothing broken so far. Excellent. Excellent. Stand, please. All right, let's take the other arm. Gosh, yeah. This thing is just poking up the bag there. These arms do look really cool, though. Look at this detail. It's like a little face there. Really, I mean, these look like little eyes there. Can you focus, please? So that's pretty cool. Hands. So you gotta love the detailing on this. All right, let's make sure this, yeah, this joint's not all the way in either. Push that in. Oh, there we go. Maybe they did that on purpose so that it doesn't get too loose while it's in storage. I don't know. Oh boy. All right, that plugs in here. Alrighty. These are some long arms. All right. All right. All right. All right. What is this thing? What is this? Oh, this is. Wait, what is this? I believe this plugs into the figured. Right? Is that what I saw in here? I'm assuming it's this thing over here. You take out the plug. But then there's also, wait a minute. There's already one in there. So that's that. Um, yeah. That's got to be something else. That's got to be, oh, I see. Oh, so that piece is for when it's in this mode. I got it. I got it. I got it. We'll check that out after this. We're going to put her in the big writing mode. Let's call this the writing mode. Okay, we got to unplug this thing from out of her back. Unplugs. All right, and then I'm going to take this front part off. How does it come off? I don't know. Okay, I'm going to consult the instructions once again. All righty. What is it saying? Pumpkin armor. Is it a magnet? Doesn't look like pegs. It might just be a magnet, man. It might just be a magnet. Oh yeah, it's just a magnet. That's cool. See how there's magnets there? See the magnets there? And it just attaches, so that's nice. Oh, I love that. I love that. That's cool. Look at this thing. This looks like a little seat. but then she sits on this thing. Which looks rather uncomfortable. All right, and then that plugs in right here. And yeah, that's, what should she do when she's writing it though? Okay, and that just goes back on. Doo-doo-doo. She's in the, she's just waving hi. Hi, guys. Look, well, no hands. All right. So, yeah. So that's kind of the writing mode, we'll call that. There's enough clearance that she's gonna be off the ground. Pretty interesting. I don't know if I mean, I'm not gonna display her like this, but that was my hesitation. Like, do I really need this giant thing? So I was like, probably not. It's does take up a lot of space. But it does look cool. You got the room. It's great for Halloween coming up. Look at that. Gotta love this face, dude. It's really cool. Look at these teeth. Kind of interesting. All right, shall we try it in the actual armor mode? Oh my goodness. Nice, nice. Yeah, I mean, the mech is cool. I dig it. I just don't have room. And this is just a simple, let me get this arm out of the way. So this fell off just now. That's just a hinge. Just pegs in there. Let me put it this way. Just pegs in there. So yeah, I guess that's something to look out for. Ooh. That noise scared me. But yeah, since it's not like, since it's just a basic peg, it can fall out. It could get loose, I think, which is what happened to me. It looks like this one's getting loose too. This one has a gap there. So interesting. Maybe, I don't know. Don't know if that's good or bad. I don't know. What are the pros? What are the cons for that type of joint? Having a hinge like that. I guess if it falls off, you can put it back on easy. But should it be falling off in the first place? Probably not. It's easier to manufacture. Okay, so how does this work? Obviously you got the front part, but then what goes behind her does... Wait a minute. What the... Does this make any sense whatsoever? Can we figure this out here? All right. Does this part come off? Wait, where do the arms attach? The arms... How does this work? What in the world? Google Translate this for me. Gosh. How do you do this? How do you do it? Where do the arm... Yeah, I don't... I don't understand. I don't understand what's going on in here. The arms are attached to... I mean, that's all... I mean, there's no other... Any other explanation here? Oh, you can move the eyes of the pumpkin mech? Maybe? Kind of? Looks like they rotate. Where's that thing? Take a look at that. Do they? How do you do it? What? How do you do it? Can't get in there. How are you supposed to rotate it? Anyway, I don't know. Yeah, what? And this is, oh, that, I mean, if it can do it, amazing. I don't know how you would do it. There's nothing in the, no access to the eyes from the back. Okay, we'll move on from that. Yeah, what is, wait a minute. Oh, dude. Just noticing this picture. So there's all these like holes and slots in the back of the pumpkin mech. And that is for all her swords. Oh, that's cool, right? So that one looks like it goes here. Is that right? Here-ish. Here-ish. There-ish. Doesn't seem to go in very far. Is that right? Giant sword. No, that one doesn't go in there. It's too big. The yeah, I don't know how this is gonna work. What? Okay, it's facing this way. There's no how did they do this? You seen this? Okay. All right. They got the three smaller swords in the back. There are these holes here. Okay, so that's gotta be like, that's gotta be the, okay, so you gotta put that, no. What? What? Okay, so this is like this. It's going like this. They've obviously got the sword this way. But it's not. Dude, what? How are they doing this, man? I don't know. Okay, let's start. Obviously, this sword is that way. I think it's just stuck in this hole right here, like this. That means this is just stuck in this hole, like that. It's just held in by tension, so you just gotta smash it in there. This one, oh, there's a tiny hole in the back here. You just stuff it in there. I guess that works. Stuff these in these holes. Snail shell. Stuffing things in holes. Okay. So that's kind of cool that there's a place to put them. It's like carving a real pumpkin, huh? All right. Can we solve the mystery of how to do this? So obviously this goes into the back of her. This plugs into, do you have to just take off the legs? Is that what they're suggesting here? Take off the legs from this thing? I feel like that's the only option here. Because this thing, take that out, put this in. Okay, so let's just put her on it. Let's just put it on her as directed, and then we'll figure it out. Okay, so this, and then her arms would go underneath the face part. And I don't think it's supposed to cover her face. Okay, what's going on? again. Get on there. Head. We need her crown. Her princess crown. Okay. I might need to switch her. Do I need to switch her ponytails too? Yeah, that's it. Maybe her arms are just in the way. Wait. Bro. What's going on here? Okay. All right. First of all, let's do this over. All right. I'm going to take off these ponytails because they might be getting in the way here. I'm going to plug this in first into her upper hole. And that's as far as it goes. And then we're going to plug that into there. Get these legs out of the way here. And then the pumpkin. Come on, man. What? She could peek at. Something's wrong here. Okay, wait. It does say to put it in the upper hole on her back, but maybe you're supposed to put it in the lower. Let's try that. I mean, that doesn't, I don't know, man. No, that doesn't seem right either, actually. I don't know. Yeah, you're supposed to put it in here. You're supposed to put it in there. Maybe it's just supposed to be more angled. I'm not angling. Maybe I just gotta pull these legs off. Okay, all right, let's try this again. So, I mean, that's where that's supposed to be. She can't really, she can't really look up any further than that. And I mean, since it's attached to her upper body, you can't move her upper body. This is, okay. Wait a minute. No, that's what I'm doing. First I thought they meant like X. You're not supposed to do that, but you are supposed to do that. That's what I'm doing, man. That is what I'm doing here. So, the thing go. I don't know here. All right, head is back on. This goes in here. This goes in here. This goes in here. This goes in there. And that is the only place to put this thing. And that would go here. It's a little loose. And maybe, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be using this mode. Yeah, man. I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to be like that. It's just supposed to be like, this is her face now. Okay. Oh my gosh. She is a pumpkin now. She is a pumpkin now. I feel like I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing, except for removing the legs. Okay. Maybe it'll make more sense in Chinese. No, it's the same. Yeah, see, they have the eyes are like peeking out at least, but gee, maybe you just can't have the eyes peeking out from behind this thing. Like that is where that's supposed to be. I mean, I guess you can do that. You just gotta look at it from the right angle. If you look at it from a kind of above, you can see her eyes. It's just funny that it just covers her up. I don't know if this is very successful, this mode. I think writing mode is the winner here. Unless I'm missing something. Like, I'm assuming they want you to take the legs off too to get this look. Because there's no other pumpkin parts here. And we got the stand here. It's the same stand they usually give us. Extra wrist joints. That was wrist joints, right? Okay, yeah, wrist joints. Let's see how easy it is to remove these legs, because that looks like what you're supposed to do. If you want that, let's hope it doesn't break. I don't know if I should do this. Yeah, maybe we should heat it up first, huh? But, yeah, so, I mean, seems like that's not super successful to put it in this mode. But I think this mode is, works pretty well. All right, so what else? Yeah, we got that mask. Let's see what she looks like with her other hands on. Let's unplug one of these. Let's get the open hand here. Plug this guy in. That is definitely not in all the way, but I'm not gonna force it anymore. So that's a pretty cool look, and I didn't put it in all the way. Oh gosh, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to put it in there. Yeah, so that could definitely be heated up a little bit to get it in there. But yeah, that is a pretty cool look to make her a little crazier looking. Oops. Oh boy. Get that. Because that's one negative about the magnet. It could fall off and it slides around a bit. But yeah. I think she looks cool. Ooh. All right. Let's see how tall she is. She looks short. Let's take her crown off so we can get an accurate height assessment here. Make sure her feet are flat. Though she is wearing heels. All right, who do we got here? Who do we got here? Good old assassin. Shorter than assassin. How adorable. Like, all right, let's take out the ruler here. So she is short. She is a shorter character. My scientific method here. All right, she's, wow, yeah, she's under 6 inches. I would say if like she's like 5 3/4. 5 3/4 inches. In centimeters, that is about 14 and a half centimeters. So yeah, shorter than assassin. What else we got here? SH Figure Arts Chun-Li. Actually, just a little shorter than her. Obviously, she's going to be shorter than a lot of figures, so just pick this Chun-Li up. This is the Jada Toys Chun-Li, right? And dude, they're actually about the same, but Pumpkin Princess is wearing heels, so technically she's shorter. What else? Who else we got? Obviously, Storm collectible figures are going to be huge. Ginormous compared to these guys. And what about a Figma? Let's get a Figma here. Figma. Little Armory. What are they? I just call them like generic army builders. Whoa. Dude, I didn't realize this figure was so short. But yeah, she's shorter. Wow. I don't think I realized that, how short she is. I mean, I guess if you don't count the heels, they're about the same height. True dat. Yeah, if this were a Figma, man, this would be... Figma prices are getting kind of ridiculous, right? Is it just me? Like, they re-released these figures recently. And I was like, oh, I should get the figure that I missed out on, because I bought 2 of them, and there's a third one, right? And I was like, oh, I'll get the third one that I didn't order the last time, just to complete it. But then they raised the prices. These used to be like, I think the first time they released these, they were, I want to say they were like 40 or maybe 50. I don't know. But now they were like 60 or 70 just for these. And these are like, these aren't even licensed characters. They're just generic characters they made for Little Armory. And maybe the Little Armory license is costing extra money or something. But I was like, what? that's crazy. And then they released another batch with the cloth, with the soft goods skirt, and those were even more expensive. And I'm like, what? And this is the Figma Styles line, which is supposed to be, or at least I thought it was a more affordable line, but they were like way more expensive than they should have been. So I did not pre-order those, even though I wanted to. Insane, insane. So I don't know what they were thinking with these, but I do like them for what they are. If you ordered the first batch at the better price, then I consider yourself lucky. Uh, but yeah, they're pretty cool army builders, generic schoolgirl army figures, I guess. What else do we got to look at? I think we've gone over pretty much everything. She's got this skull accessory, gosh, which is, I don't know if I understand the coloring on this. It's red, and then it has like this blotch of sort of a dull yellow on top. What is that supposed to? Is it supposed to be like this is the skull, the actual skull color, and then this is like blood, maybe? But it doesn't really look like that. That's not. It kind of looks like the skull is wearing a bad toupee. Uh, Candy apple skull, maybe. Huh. Maybe. Yeah, it could. Maybe it could look like that. If it were on a stick, that would definitely be the case. Oh, what do they call it? Let me look at the description. I think they just call it skull head. They just say skull head. Okay. Turn to twin tails, lollipop, head detail cover ×2. Oh, they must be talking about the little hair plugs. Supporting pole clear base. Okay. Well, I think we covered nearly everything. We could see how easy it is to get these. Okay, that comes off pretty easily. Man, these parts are so small. These little plugs to cover up the ball joint holes. Let's take a look at more of this detailing. She's got little things in the back of her hair. Like, is that supposed to be like hair clips or like implants of some kind? I don't know. And then we have, these are the alternate hair pieces. Okay. Which side goes where? I guess it's up to you. Okay. We're gonna go this side. Wait. Which side? Which side do I put it on? Which side? Tell me. Okay. So they're putting it this way. I understand. But if you want to, you could switch it around however you like and how easy is this going to be? This is like a soft plastic, and it needs to be a softer plastic so it can get in there. And I'm a little worried about these little bows here, because if you want to push it in, you gotta push in. You gotta push in there. You gotta push that down. Oh boy, that's fun. Oh boy, yeah. I don't want to do it. I don't want to. That. That is pretty tough. It's not going in easily. That's for sure. Might have to. And I don't want to twist it. Since it is a softer plastic, you could twist it right off. Huh. Yeah, I think you'd have to heat it up a little bit. Am I freaking bending this thing, man? I don't know. Okay. I'm not going to do that. It's a little hard to get that in there. It's a little hard to get that in, that ball joint snapped in there. And I don't have confidence that I'm going to not break it. So let's put these back in. It's this side went in here. Gosh. I don't know. I don't know if this was a good choice design-wise. Okay, that went in easy. Okay. I mean, the fact that she shipped with these in helps. I mean, they're loose enough. Joint is loose enough. Ugh. Do not want to twist it, though. All right. Careful, careful. Yeah, dude. I broke my Barbara red. Sad. I'm very sad about that one. Okay. Let's get these plugs. Man, these are so tiny. Too tiny. Too tiny. There's like so many of these. Okay. All right, that goes in there. Get that out of here for now. That goes in there. We're back. We're back. We're back. We got this. We got this. All right. All right. So yeah, she's looking pretty good there. Gosh, this really does read as a belt. Except when you turn it around. But yeah, I think that's a pretty successful design there. I'm digging it, digging it. Oh no, grapple gun. Yeah. At least on this figure, it seems pretty robust for the most part. Like, I do worry about those pigtails or the ponytail things. I think that's what I worry about most, and then maybe you could break off these if you're not careful. But yeah, that is very sharp. But yeah, it is a cool, it's a cool little package. Joints seem pretty tight as long as they're fully plugged in. But yeah, I think it's really interesting that these hinges are like just pegged. They're just pegs, and they could fall out. They could get loose. So that's another thing to look out for, I guess. These sort of knee joints could get loose, and if they do, it's probably because they're just coming off the peg. So you're just gonna have to smash it back on if you start seeing a gap there. There's no feet, does not have feet. It's just walking on its stems like a real pumpkin would. These arms, I like the arms. They're pretty cool. Look at this. You got 2 elbows. Wow. Let's see the posability of this thing. So it's got a ball joint here at the shoulder. We're calling that the shoulder. Swivel hinge here, so it can swivel that way. Extend to be straight, and then bends to about that far. And then we've got this is a ball. Wait, this is a ball joint? Or is it? Wait, what the heck, yo? Maybe it's a hinge, dude. It looks like a ball joint. But it, oh yeah. I thought this was a ball joint right here. But it's actually a hinge. So you can't, so you can bend it like that. And it swivels above and below. So yeah, this is like a giant wrist peg, basically. It's not a ball joint though. I was trying to tilt it. So yeah, be careful about that. It looks like a ball joint, so don't try and tilt it like this way, you know what I mean? Because you might break that off if you try to do that. Like if it were a ball joint, you'd be able to like tilt it, right? But you can't because it's a hinge. Ooh, good to know. And then wrist joints. Should just be like a basic wrist joint here. Yeah. Yep, so that works like a regular wrist joint. Hands are good. Crazy legs. So these are all ball joints connecting to the body. Tail is also on a ball joint there. Ooh. And then these just simple peg hinges. Yeah, oh wow. This one's already coming loose. Or there's already a gap forming here just from bending it. So yeah, if you start posing this thing a lot, these can definitely come off on you. I don't know about that, man. I think that could be, could have been better there. And this is another ball hinge type of deal here. Is it hinged at the top too, or just the bottom? Definitely swivels below it. Okay, and above it. Yeah. And above. Okay, so yeah, it could swivel above and below that joint there. So yeah, pretty posable. As long as you keep these joints fully engaged, should be good. But who knows? Maybe I wonder if you could like even shorten the arms if you wanted to. You know? If we unplug that there. And we unplug this here. Does that fit? Kind of. Take a look at these joints first. Yeah, I mean, they look like they're the same diameter, pretty much. So that could be a good reason for doing it. Yeah. Yeah, that fits pretty good. So you could shorten the arms like that if you wanted to. Wait. Did they actually do that in here? No. Not a real feature. But it is now. So it's more like a normal arm now with just two joints there, or bicep and forearm. Yeah, so that's kind of cool. I mean, that's one advantage of having all of these pegs. Put this back on. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, cool, man. Cool. Oh, we've got to. Let's see. We got to figure out. Okay, so obviously this sword's going to be held by the mech. You can just wrap his arm around it, or his hand around that. This is small enough to be held by her. Should we... Let's get some weapons in her hands. Let's equip. Yes, let's equip her properly. Okay, we'll do a normal hand on one hand and her skeletal hand on the other, maybe. Oh, yeah, these... Yeah, that is tight. Okay. I don't think that could fit in her hand. I think we go with this sword for this hand. These are some pretty thick handles, man. But I mean, she's got to use it, right? I mean, if her artwork has her holding one of these, she should be able to hold at least this one. This is the smallest sword that looks like this. Not counting the dagger, of course, but I mean, that's kind of tight. Not gonna lie, that is kind of tight, but it's doable. It's really, it's really working that. It's really spreading out her hand, but it works. Come on, bro. Oh, if you want to recreate the artwork. She does look cool with that face mask on. Huh. Dare I put on her face mask? Oh, God. Let's put on her gripping skeletal hand. This one has a much bigger grip, so. And it's also harder to get on her wrist peg. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna sort of do it. She could probably hold this one with this hand. Maybe. Maybe. All right. Is this the better way to do it? Let's just. Maybe. Get around there. Yes. Yes, I think that works good. So I think you definitely need to use the skeletal hand for the, what do you call this? The medium sword. If this is the large, this is the medium. And this is the small. Because I think that's definitely too big for the regular hand grip. And gosh, yeah, I wish these were easier to get on without having to heat it. But that's just how it goes. Whoa. It's definitely not fully clicked in there. But it's pretty jammed in there, though. Sword might be too heavy. So that's kind of an issue. As long as you pose it a certain way, should be okay. Maybe now we are looking from top down, so it does want to go that way. But yeah, I do like the design of the swords. Alrighty. I wonder why they didn't put blood on these. Maybe, I don't know. They only bloodied one sword. And what else? She's got these swords. These are more normal. So these can definitely fit in her human hands. The handles are more of a normal size there. And her dagger. Black light. We could find out. Let me go get my my light real quick. I'll be right back. I don't have it right next to me. All right, I'll be right back. Okay. Alrighty, let's see. I think we're gonna need to turn off the light, huh? Let's try turning off this one. Let's, definitely, let's turn this one down. Which one is it? No. Turning it down. Ooh, whoa, 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 ooh. Okay. Her eyes look pretty freaky. But yeah, the that orange and the green looking pretty good there. Purple's got a kind of nice look to that purple too. Yeah, the orange is glowing really good. So that's cool. Her freaky eyes, man. Ooh, that's pretty cool too. I know. These eyes, man. Need a different face for that. Alright. What her mech? This is the orange on her mech. Yeah. Yeah. It's not as glowy as the orange on her, on the figure, but certain parts look glowier than others. If that's a word. Dude, let me catch that light better. So yeah, the green pops pretty good. The blood. Ooh, yeah. The green on the handle looks pretty cool. Oh, yeah, let's take a look at that face. Where's that face? Dude, what the... Oh, it's right here. It's like, where'd it go? No, the eyes don't really glow too good, huh? Boo. They're just kind of a dull purplish pink look. Green looks good though. Or at least these horn things. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, it's too bad the eyes don't glow more. Or they definitely don't stand out. They are not glowing like they should. What about the little faces on it, the arms? Wait. Ooh. I feel like these eyes are glowing better. But I think they're more red. So it's a little hard to... They don't stand out quite enough from the orange, though. So they're getting a little lost in there. But these orange stripes look good. What about her lollipop? Not really. Not really. What about... I don't think the skull. Skull's not gonna do... Oh, actually, the skull looks pretty cool. That's pretty glowy. Hey. Ayo. Focus. Yeah, that actually works pretty good. Skull looking good. Did not expect that. Cool, cool, cool. How does she look? I haven't looked at all these figures under the black light here. What else do I got here? Guess that's about it. Okay. But yeah, I think freaking eyes, dude. God. Gosh. Who did she eat? Oh my goodness. Freaky. But I guess that's normal. Come on out. Come on out. Oh my goodness. All right, let's turn that off. All right, let's turn on our lights again. Whoa. All right, guys have any other questions? Anything you want to check out on this figure while we're here? What else did I get recently? I'm trying to think. What did I get? Thank you for the hand. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah. Yeah, I think, but yeah, she does look really good with her mech, though. Let's put her back in sitting mode. That's interesting. Let's check out her hips again. Let's see how far. Did we fully examine the range of motion here? I don't know if I put it to the limit here. Yeah, it's definitely not reaching assassin levels of range of motion. That is kind of as far as I can go. There. And how far can she spread if you spread them out this far? Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? Yeah, they've been using this this joint ever since Assassin, but I think just because of the design of the figure, I think that tends to limit the range of motion. Like here, I think the crotch piece is really limiting how far she can go with it. At least that's my theory. Let's find out if we can. I mean, like, what is the difference? Like, why can Assassin bend her leg so far up and she cannot? Why is that? Yeah, she really can't, even with that crotch piece. I don't know. Whereas Assassin, am I crazy? Like, she can, like her, yeah, it's really crazy. how different the range of motion is, even though the joints look very similar. And I think it's just, there's more room. There's just more room for the leg. Like, I think that's what it boils down to. It's like there's just a lot more room here. Maybe, huh. I was wondering if this part was like a little longer too, which allowed it to reach further beyond. Huh, yeah. This is... Should write a research paper on this. Who needs to write a research paper? Just kidding. Hip articulation in snail shell figures. But, geez. Just gotta love that articulation. Okay, so why can't she do it? Why? 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 I mean, not really. Not really. Is it because this, you know, oh, maybe that's it too. All right. I'm gonna examine this. Let's examine this fully. Let's examine this fully. Take this off. Let's take this off. I feel like there's more motion in these as well. Like it can, the way it can swivel like this, like you can't do that with this one. I mean, there's, because it's just attached to that. I mean, you can move it forward and back with the ball joint because of the ball joint, but it's not quite the same as this. So I'm wondering if that's the big difference here. Oops. And maybe it is. What else could be a factor? I mean, let's attach these out the crotch piece. I also feel like there's just more room between the hip and the body, whereas here it's a lot tighter. There's less room there, so that's probably also a factor. But if we push that joint all the way forward, and not, it's definitely not reaching the heights of the assassin legs. Like, like this is insane. Assassin still amazes me. How far she can bend her legs. Okay. I think looking at their crotch pieces too, you could see that there's just, I feel like there's more, I feel like there's just more room maybe for the assassin, for the legs on assassin. Or maybe there isn't. I don't know, man. What is... Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. What if we put her leg on assassin? I'm pretty sure it's not the same size. right? These balls look, yeah, these balls. Can visually see that these ball joints are different sizes, so I'm not going to do that. But that's the wrong side. So I think there's just more room on Assassin and the joints have more motion. I think that's just the reason why. And the crotch part, I think, also has more room to move with the legs. Like it's literally like moving along with the legs so that the legs aren't really, it's not hampering the legs at all, really. And I think that's a big reason why she's so posable. Whereas with the other figures, the crotch piece just doesn't move as much. Like this one is definitely a lot tighter. Yeah, it's a real puzzle to me why they didn't kind of try to replicate what they did with Assassin. Maybe that extra swivel, there's like that extra swivel for these hip joints. Maybe it's just they didn't want to spend the money on it. I don't know. But yeah, yeah, it's not actually this crotch piece doesn't really hinder this one either. It's really just the shape of the body, I think. Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like that's the only difference, really. Like there's more space between the leg and the bottom of this body part on Assassin, which helps. And then the joints themselves just have a wider range of motion. Like it can't really, well, I guess it kind of does, kind of doesn't. What is it, dude? If we turn it this way, no, you can't do that either. Yeah, it just needs more room. I think that's all it is. Just needs more room here if you want to have that articulation. If it had more room, I think you'd be able to maybe have a assassin type articulation. But as it is, it's about as high as she can go. I think let's put the crotch back on. Gosh. But yeah. Anyway, I find that interesting. If we put both of her legs forward, we turn it like so, can we get, that's about as far as we can go. Yeah, I mean, ultimately it's just kind of 90 degrees. I feel like that's as far as it can go without like damaging it. But I mean, that's fine. I guess it's fine, right? Not everybody needs to do high kicks, but it would be nice. It's definitely would be nice. But yeah, I think that's another. It's another solid figure. I definitely like it. Is it? I wonder. I mean, it's got personality. That's for sure. What else can we look at? Let's take a look at these. I always like to pull this off just to look at that. Yeah, that's pretty normal. Pretty normal. I'm pretty sure these won't be interchangeable, but I usually check anyway. What am I doing? Yeah, that's two. That peg's different size. Alrighty. Cool. Arm can come off too. Huh. I wonder if this is a separate piece. Yes, it is. True that. Yeah, this is a great Halloween figure. Good timing. Now let's see if this came out in Japan like two weeks ago. Oh gosh. At first I thought you could like put the arm on or take the armlet off and have the arm look normal, but this is not accurate because it's just this part just slid down a little bit. But if you keep that there, put that all the way in. No. Yeah, you got to keep that armlet on. Oops. Oh my gosh, what is that? Okay. And the armlet goes in a certain way. This part fell off. That goes here, like so. And that goes in there. Okay. Cool. I've had the elbow pieces come off on who was it? Definitely fell off on Assassin. I don't know if it did on anybody else. I can't remember. But yeah, that little elbow armor fell off, so I had to glue it back. So I kind of wish that wasn't a separate piece, but I can't tell if it's a separate piece here on this figure. Maybe it is. And it kind of looks like it is. But so far so good. It looks fine. Joints are tight. Paint looks good. There's a nice nice shading there. Skin has some shading as well. Pretty subtle though. Face looks good. What else? Yeah. Kind of, I don't know if you could see the shading on her skin in the back as well. They didn't do the whole, I don't know what you call that, butt cover, like on Assassin. So it does get kind of gappy. But, huh. I don't know how successful that is. I don't know how successful her rear end is. If you pose, you gotta position it just right. And it looks okay, but yeah. This still kind of bugs me, this line here. Maybe they should have just made that a belt. Yeah, I think it would. Then it wouldn't be so like jarring, or it wouldn't be like. Then there'd be an explanation for it. I guess that's my biggest gripe about the design or the aesthetics. It just looks kind of jarring. It's like that. I think it's the Revoltech Chun-Li Street Fighter 6. Like she had all those like joints in her legs, and it just looks too obvious. That was kind of a turnoff for me for that figure. But I mean, I'm sure she's amazing to pose. Oh, all right. I think we covered everything. Almost. Pretty much everything, huh? There's nothing else in here. Hands. The stand. I never opened the stand, but this is the same. This looks like the same stand that came with. Well, it's not the big one, that's for sure. Wait, who did this? Actually, I don't know if I have a stand like this from Snail Shell yet. Because I have the big ones. The big one that came with Assassin, the big one that came with whatever that, I don't know what their name is. Sand Sisters came with their own giant bases. I don't have Rabbit Girl yet. Huh. Yeah, I don't think I have this type of base from Snail Shell yet. But it looks like the same kind of stand from all the other companies. So I'm pretty sure the ARM hardware is going to be the same as their other stuff. And I can't cut this. Do I have one of these now? Milk Tea Girl came with that foot stand. Yeah, maybe I'm just thinking about the Hasuki stands. What else is there? Yeah, actually, I don't think I have a Snail Shell hexagon base. Does the bunny girl come with a stand? I'm assuming she does. Probably like one of these, I'm assuming. Yeah, she was really affordable, right? Like insanely affordable. She will be mine. Oh yes, she will be mine. Okay. Wow, what? Does that go in all the way? It does. Wow, this is really tight. I'm gonna break this. I'm gonna break it. I'm gonna break it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the stand is pretty basic there. Pretty basic. So that works. Cool, 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 cool. Cool, 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 cool. All right. I think that does it. There's also this alternate piece. You can use the pegs for the stand as well. But yeah, there's quite a bit of stuff in here. Quite a bit of stuff. Shall we? Uh-oh. Is this sword too heavy? Yeah, I'm hoping they re-release Milk Tea Girl. You know, I think she's still available on Big Bad Toy Store, I want to say, but they're super expensive, man. I don't know if that's, but it might be worth it. I don't know how much the resale people are reselling it for. But yeah, you might want to look there. I really want them to release that alternate color of Milk Tea Girl, because that shouldn't have been a, I wish that wasn't a limited release. That was like a show exclusive. I thought that figure. Okay, this is something we didn't do yet. Yeah, Big Bad. I mean, I don't know why they charge so much. I mean, I guess because they can. People are buying stuff, obviously. But it's almost like they're buying it for retail, shipping it surface, and then adding on to that to make their profit. But that's how insane the pricing is. All right, we're going to attempt to put this mask on without breaking these hoops. I think this is the last thing. This is the only thing we have not done. And let's just, I'm gonna see how hard this is gonna be. Oh boy, oh boy. It does fit over her face nicely. Like it feels very form-fitting. Is this the best face to put it on? Let's put it on, I guess it doesn't matter. Although I like this face. I'll put it on a smiling face. All right, here we go, here we go. Let's see if it makes a difference which ear we put it on first. Why is this feeling? Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. Maybe. Now it's so form-fitting that you can't really. Whew. Oh boy. It's almost there. It's almost there. It's almost there. It's almost. Oh my gosh. Gosh. This even looks fragile. Maybe if I hook it on the bottom part and then. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ah, gosh, I don't know, man. This is nutty. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, okay. give it one more try. If I pull on this a little bit beforehand. Gosh. I think this is like one of those cases where they should have just made an extra face with the mask on it. I mean, there's just no way you could like keep using this. There's just no way. Like, if you decide to like put it on and then take it off and then put it on and take it off on another face, it's like this thing is definitely going to break over time. I mean, and probably not too long. Not because these straps are so thin. Okay. Come on, man. I feel like it's breaking. I feel like I did it. Wow. Okay. It's on, but it looks like it's being stressed. And it's not even on right. Okay. I gotta move this down here. There we go. I mean, yeah, I think that definitely looks cool. How does this work with her? I got the mask on. Hair. Oh, we did it without breaking the mask. Good, good, good. So that's pretty... she looks pretty cool. She looks pretty cool. Also, let's get this light. There's gotta be a better way to do this light thing, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. So, yeah, I think it does look good. I think once you put it on, though, you gotta just like leave it on. Choose the face you like the least and put it on that one. So I put it on the regular smiling face, I think, which might be the best choice because everything else is pretty... All the other faces are have some pretty good expressions. Although the this little frowny face might work too if you're... But it's like the only... That's like the only face that isn't smiling or laughing. Maybe this is like... I don't know what expression that is. But it's different, so I like it. Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. But then, at the same time, the mask would look really cool with her, like, crazy eyes, crazy eye face. which is, yeah, that's this one. So that's kind of, that would be a cool combination to put the mask on this one. But I like this face too much. And I don't want to keep taking the mask on and off. So, this mark on her, like a mark on her mask. It's like that little white dot. What is that? Kind of annoying. Anyway. Cool. Cool. Alrighty. Oh. I did, let's see. Oh, it's off me. I'll show you the last figure I got. Which I think is good. So this is the last figure I got before Pumpkin Princess. And this is the Yoko, who makes this? The maker is, I don't know why I can't remember their name right now. They make the Demon Slayer figures as well. Ah, Jesus. But yeah, I believe in America. Oh my gosh, her chopsticks. Yeah, the Buzz mod. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, I like her. I think she turned out good. Turned out pretty good. I was worried. I wasn't sure about these stockings, but I think they look pretty good for being real. Face looks pretty good. Articulation's pretty good. Yeah, not bad. So, I mean, I did start writing a review for her, but honestly, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish it. Yeah, I'm gonna try and find the time though. But yeah, one of these days I've gotta do something. I do have another review that was already written like months ago, and I just need to shoot all the footage for it. So, and I don't know where that figure is right now, but it's something I haven't seen anybody review yet. Maybe someone has. No, actually, people in Japan have reviewed it. The Super Sonico, Taimanin. She's a ninja version. Anyways, I think we're gonna wrap it up here. Thank you guys. Thank you for joining. Sorry I haven't posted lately. It's been pretty busy around here. But I definitely do want to keep making videos. So hopefully I can get back to it when I can find the time, when things settle down. Yeah, there's a lot of figures, that I've meant to review but haven't. And I think I mentioned it to somebody that I was thinking about doing a live stream of just going through a bunch of figures and doing a brief review on each one, all of the ones that came out in the past year or so. So I might do that just to just so I can get my thoughts out there on the figures, even though they're old. So at this point, but yeah. Anyways, thank you guys. Thank you guys for following. Thank you for joining me today. Totally appreciate it, and it's been fun. Yeah. Hope you guys had a good time, and I'll catch you guys later. All right. See ya. How do I turn this off? Huh? I haven't streamed for so long. How do we do it now? Okay, here we go. All right. See